The Tissot PR516 is such an iconic, good-looking watch all around. So here we have the Chronograph variant on loan from Trifecta Watches. In Lafayette, Indiana is where their brick and mortar is, but you can pick this guy up on the web. I'll put a link down below. Direct contact information so you can get a hold of Jake or whoever answers the phone, as well as a direct link to pick this up and a discount code because, yeah, here's the hang tag. But you are not going to pay that, and you will not believe it. Even if I told you how much, I went and checked it. I put in my code. I went over to the website. No, Jake, I'm not buying it. I know you're probably stalking me. Like, Rob's going to buy a watch? No, I'm not buying it. I just wanted to see what the code did for this watch. Go check it out. You'll be shocked. Like, the code is good enough where you're going to go like, you know what, screw it, I'm just going to buy one. Or you're at least going to go look around at some other watches and be like, I got to take advantage of this code. The code is legit. Go check it out. I'm telling you. All right, let's get into this thing. So the case width on this is 40.8 millimeters, what I measure. So 40 and a half-ish, right, is what we're going to call it. The lug-to-lug is a 49. There's some plastic on this bracelet. Otherwise, I'd be able to fold that down maybe a little bit more. Maybe, no, it doesn't really go down that much more. It kind of articulates, but it doesn't go down all the way. So, but it does have that 5-link bracelet, which just really works well with this watch. Unfortunately, for my preference, it does have a butterfly clasp. I prefer a fold over, but with these links, they're pretty short. You should be able to get a good size with it. Not a big deal. Thickness is only 14.7. That might be a little thicker than what some people want on their watch, but you got to remember this is an automatic chronograph. It's a no date, so we, don't have that complication. And you also have a very cool boxed sapphire crystal up top that is flat on the top, and then you have this, I believe, mineral crystal. I'm not sure if this is sapphire or mineral. I think it might be mineral crystal going around the bezel to highlight that beautiful blue tachometer ring. And then you have 20 millimeter lug opening. You have quick release spring bars on this guy. Nice little addition to that. As good as this looks on the bracelet, maybe you want to put a really cool blue looking leather or an FKM rubber or something like that to complement the blue and white theme on this. There are some other colorways, but in my opinion, based on fact, this is the best one. But, your opinion may vary. That's fine. They have other colorways available. Jake has them on the website. When you actually go to this link, if you scroll, it'll probably show them on the bottom because, like algorithms or AI or some technical thing will be like, well, if he likes this, he probably likes this too. So they kind of sort that out for us, don't they? 7 millimeter push-pull signed crown, keeping the 100-meter water resist. If you're underwater with this, don't pull the crown out. Don't push the pushers. No big deal. We're in dry climate here in the studio. We'll go ahead and push that. No problem. No compromise. The movement inside is an ETA A05.231. 68-hour power reserve, no date, 3-register chronograph movement. Your running seconds is at the 9 o'clock. Of course, you have your 30-minute counter at the 3 o'clock, and you have your 12-hour at the 6 o'clock position. Just a good, clean layout. I have no complaints with this watch. I wouldn't call it a complaint because I can deal with a butterfly clasp, but if I have the option, I would rather have a fold over. But that's just my personal opinion. I know tons of people out there that are completely fine with butterfly, or at least are in camp. I really don't care. It's a really good watch on a really good bracelet. What do I care what the clasp is? Here it is on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. If I can get that to, you gotta really kind of push down on that. Nice and secure. Double pusher Tissot 1853 signed. You can see on my wrist there's still plenty of room. So there it is. Man, it's such a good looking watch. It is killer. I have some buddies that have owned these throughout the years, different variants of the 516. It's just such a killer watch all around. It just is. All right, so if we stop the movement and we reset it, instantly snaps back. And I think I showed the display case back, but if not, you have a custom rotor. You have a little bit of perlage going on, a little more decorated than even the Hamilton I just showed. And the Hamilton's a little bit more muddy than this. Not much, but this one's just more bright and playful, I think, more so than the Hamilton was. that I had on earlier. The Hamilton's more like, you know, I don't know, dark and sporty looking, whereas this one is just, I don't know, fun looking. I don't know how else to say it. Maybe I'm way off on this one. But let's give it a quick blast with the UV light. Turn off the studio lights and see how well it glows. Did they lume the bezel? No. Well, yes, they did. It was dim at first, but yeah. This is a killer watch. There's really not... There's nothing to hate on this thing. Well done, Tissot. And again, thanks to Trifecta for sharing, and I'll see you guys in the next vid.